regrets and all that, right?
The future starts right now. I made a reservation, but you never came, so I'm checking out. The fire you stole away. I know one day we'll come back around. The future is now.
This is going to be the most interesting day of my life.
I haven't filmed a YouTube video for a very long time.
I know, it's an honour that I'd said this to Charlotte and she was wetting herself. She was like, an honour? But I'm very happy that you're here. Thank you for joining me today, Bronte King.
You're so cute. It's an honour.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is episode 4 of Girl Talk, and I obviously had to get Bronte on. Bronte's been my friend now for a while. We went to Bali together, we spent a lot of time together, but this time last year watched her create Girls Who Graduate, which is like a support network for students, and then just over the last year it's pretty much took off. Do you want to say hi, Bronte?
Hi guys.
Navigating your early 20s, life post-uni, moving out.
Like the pressures of just being this age.
We're both quite similar. We're both living in London. We've moved straight from London from uni. So we have quite a busy life here.
Very busy life.
Yeah, I feel like we're quite good at answering these questions together. Okay, this is a nice one. What's the biggest lesson that you learned or you took away from university? I feel like there's a lot.
There's a lot. I think actually, one that came to my mind straight away, that the person you are on that first day compared to the person you are on that last day is so different.
Do you know what? I agree. Yeah.
I can't believe how different I am from my first day at university to now, or even my last day at university.
I think they're like really important years. Obviously you can go to uni at any point, but change so much at uni, and it's, I think, a really good thing.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like you experience so many different things in life that you wouldn't experience if you weren't at university.
Yeah, and also you learn to just like care less. When you're at school, there's so many things that are so important, and when you go to uni,
oh my god,
we almost lost you there. When we go to uni, I don't really give a shit, and like small town problems aren't really a problem at uni.
And also, I feel like you can go to university and be whoever you want because they don't know, no one knows you.
So
like,
true.
I remember the week before uni, I was like, do I wear glasses? Do I change up my fashion sense? Because no one knows you. Like, it doesn't matter if you wear like a bright coloured top because no one knows that you don't normally wear it. So you just recreate yourself when you go to uni.
Yeah, I could have gone to uni, or like we could have gone to uni and told everyone our names are Brontes and Els, and everyone would have called us it. Like, isn't that weird?
It's so weird. And also my like style, even like my fashion style has changed so much since first year. Look at my makeup in first year and I'm like, wow, thank God I didn't do that in third year. But no, I think you learn such a big, just accept each failure, accept each lesson.
I know people that have like come out or have maybe haven't even come out in secondary school as like gay.
Yeah.
And in uni, it's more representative of, you meet so many more people. There's literally a community for everyone. And it said, what societies did you join at uni? Going off what I've just said, like there is literally a support group for everything. Uni, I feel like it's a much more safe space.
Definitely. I feel like everyone's so accepting at university. Like there's different groups, like the societies make everything more accepting, definitely, because if you don't feel accepted, you can just go find that society and then you'll get accepted.
What societies did you join?
That's a doorbell. Oh, Chloe's going. That's probably a parcel for me.
Yeah, it probably is.
I signed up for so many communities at the, so many societies at the society level. I actually never joined any.
That's so funny. But that just shows that you met your friends in other ways.
Yeah,
which is good.
If I wasn't happy with my friendships, I would have definitely gone and joined a society.
It's interesting because for me, I definitely made probably all my uni friends through my society. So I joined the academic society, it was the PR society at the uni, and I became one of the members on the team. More than just like meeting people within my society, it was like meeting other societies. So the rugby team or the marketing society, like just all the events and stuff are a really good way of meeting people. You had a students' union, didn't you?
Yes, I had a big, it's like the
Campus.
best union in the UK. Yeah, like everyone goes down Wednesday and Saturdays. Like it's the place to be.
Wow, so Greenwich didn't have that. Like, it was a shithole. It wasn't a campus vibe, so societies were really important.
I feel like even if, oh thanks guys, sorry, it's just like, even if there's not a society there that you want, you can still make it. It's so easy to make a society. Like one of my friend's boyfriends made a music society especially for his music niche, and he got honestly about 35 people by the end of it. So definitely make one if there's not one that exists that you want to exist.
Good one. Like that. It says, is it scary to move out to live with strangers if you've never lived in a city before? Also talk about uni with that. We don't live with strangers. Which...
But when you first moved to uni
Yeah.
in like city, you do move. I was so scared to live with strangers.
I was scared but so excited.
Yeah, I was one of those people that went on every Facebook group to find my
Me too.
flatmate.
Me too.
And like every group chat, and like I joined everything just to make sure that I had someone when I moved in that I knew, because I was so scared to live with strangers. And it is scary. It's also so exciting, like you said. It's so exciting.
Yeah, and in first year I had a really bad like housemate situation. I was on a campus I didn't like. I was in a horrible flat. My housemates weren't nice. And I think that was probably when it was the most scary, because I thought that was going to be representative of my whole time at uni. And then moving accommodation was like the best thing ever. I don't know why they were allowed to do this. I got moved into a flat with 7 boys. It was just me and all guys. And they had like the most warnings in the whole of the accommodation for like bad behaviour. Like my life, that was so deep. My experience at uni completely changed after that. So yeah, it is scary, and it's obviously people might have a different relationship with their family. My mum and me have never been particularly... I've always been the kid that was very happy to go away for a week with school. Like, I never really got upset about missing my mum or anything, as much as I love her.
See, I got such bad homesickness at uni that I've never experienced it. Like, I got, so in Chessie's book, she writes about my anxiety, and I've never really spoken about it online, and I've got quite a few DMs recently, being like...
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah, being like, I've read Chessie's book, and she spoke about your anxiety, you've never opened up about it, any chance I could speak to you about it, because... I get it. It's coming out, like scientists have now said that anxiety stems from childhood trauma, your memories as a child. And one thing that I remember when I was younger was I used to get so nervous about sleeping around friends' houses. Even when I was like 13, I used to not want to sleep around friends' houses. I used to be like, oh sorry, my mum said I can't. Like, I'd always make an excuse. And I think me moving to uni, that anxiety of not being with my family and not being at home and having the home comforts like 10 times more. So I think my homesickness really came into...
That's really... Do you live with the same girls in year 2 and 3?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I got so comfortable with them, and like year 2 and 3, I didn't even think about home.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it became home. Because it became a home rather than just
definitely. Yeah, but my first year I moved accommodation, and I didn't really get on with the people in my second flat. Like, I just... the homesickness really hit. The first 2 months, I think I called my mum every day crying.
Aww.
But stick through it, you'll be fine, because I stuck through it and I loved it. So.
Question says about moving into a city you've never lived in before. I didn't live with the same people in year 2 and 3. So in third year, it was a massive house and there was a lot of us, and I didn't know everyone, and it was really scary at times, especially because there was already so many of us in the house that when people had other people round, it just became extremely overwhelming at times. Being in a city you've never lived in before, go out and explore and get to know where you live. Like, you don't need to stay in your 4 walls all the time. Don't worry about being the flatmate that's always out, because...
Yeah, this year in my second lot of flats, I was just the housemate that was always out. Like, I just stayed with the girls that I'd met in my first few months, and they're the girls that are now my best friends, and I didn't matter at all. Like, if you're happier when you're out of the flat, then get out. Don't feel like you have to stay.
That one I'm not asking. Feeling like shit, as all my uni pals have jobs and I feel like I'm flapping. Help. Haha. Ha. With 2 kisses. Ha ha ha. Your hobby has become your job. But we both still went through like a transitional period.
Definitely. I think about this in the shower today. Even though I've got a job, and even though I'm making money through something I absolutely love, I still have to be like, I still can't, I have to be so careful with money still. It's not like I'm living this amazing grad life where I get so much money and like I can spend it on anything. Like I still have to be so careful. Like when I go food shopping, I make sure I get the cheapest option. I don't want people to think that I'm living this amazing life where I can afford everything. Like I'm still in the same position as most graduates.
People that don't know the industry might not actually also understand the fact that, especially like with the influencer world, for instance, payments aren't, you don't have the financial security that you would in a normal grad job where you're getting a pay slip on 28th of each month. Like it's very different to that.
I only just got paid for a job that I did 6 months ago.
Crazy. It's honestly, it baffles me.
It does, but my one of my best friends that I lived with for 2 years at uni, and actually 2 of them, sorry, that's an aeroplane going past.
Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of sounds, don't worry, on my end as well.
There's a lot of sound. Oh gosh, it's really loud. I don't have jobs, and one of them has been through 3 internships, 2 work experiences, and still hasn't been offered a job. She's applied for every single job under the sun, and she's now working for Amazon at a warehouse, and like she's so happy. Like although she's not getting the grad job she wants, and obviously it's so hard in this time at the moment because there's no jobs available because of corona. You know, it doesn't matter where you are. Like it's so cliche, but everyone's journey's different. Like everyone gets their job at a different time. Like it doesn't matter if you're not following the structure that all your friends are.
It's so true, and I don't know if you've come from my page or Girls Who Graduate or Bronte's, but I did a takeover the other day on Girls Who Graduate, and I literally spoke about this. And I got like a first class degree I was so proud of, and a year later I haven't used it how I thought I would, and I reflect on it often. And personally, I don't want to be in one job for the rest of my life. So this transitional phase is going to keep occurring, like when you're 20, 25, 30. Actually, it's not even a choice, I don't think, anymore. I don't think anyone has the luxury of being in one job for the rest of their life. So if anything, make the most of this freedom. It sounds awful, but they might not actually be having a great time either. I know a lot of people that are in jobs just because they feel like they have to be, and they're really having an awful time.
Also, I feel like Ellie was like, have you noticed going to interviews and stuff that it's not your mark that gets you anywhere, it's your personality, like, and who you know?
Bronte, I was literally saying to Amber the other day that it actually, when I first graduated, it used to piss me off because I'd go to interviews and I had this first class degree that I was like so gassed about, and I was like, when is someone going to ask me about my degree? Not one person. There's no form, there's nothing where you ever have to fill it in. All they care about is you. If you had your experience written on paper, they want you to explain it. They always ask you to do that at an interview. They're like, talk to me about your experience, because they want to hear about you.
I definitely think if people are worried about their marks at uni, don't worry at all. Like obviously they'll ask you what you got somewhere along the line, but if your personality and your like charisma and your drive and your motivation proves them wrong, that proves them different, then you just don't even need to worry about it. Like I think if someone had told me that at the beginning of uni, and I think uni actually, as well as getting a mark out of it, you get a personality out of it. Like we said, it changes your personality completely. So as well as going to uni, you get that confidence, you get that like social aspect of it.
It sounds so cliche as well. Are they on the same course as you? Different kind of jobs are competitively different. Even my PR job, I want to go into beauty and fashion, and I've worked in beauty and fashion even as in retail jobs for like 5 years, but my friend wanted to go into something really corporate, that's corporate PR. Everything is like so different, but as cliche as it sounds, employers always want to know, have you travelled? What do you do in your free time? I had my last employer go, what tell me what your weekends look like.
Wow, that's so interesting.
This time isn't a waste, like it's actually really valuable, especially during lockdown. I learned a lot about ourselves, and you're more employable than you think.
And one of the big questions will be, when we're in interviews after this, will be, what did you do during lockdown? Like, people want to know, instead of going for interviews and like looking for jobs like you would as a normal graduate in a normal life, what did you do during coronavirus? And so many girls at the moment on Girls Who Graduate are doing open university courses and like online courses, or, you know, doing internships online, or like just trying to like
really good
out
point.
Skills. So I think if you're like, oh, what do I do like after this? What am I going to say? I think just do things to make your CV look better, even though it's so hard right now. I think it's a good thing to do.
Completely agree with Bronte. I've got friends that have worked at literally amazing companies and have been furloughed. Even though you think they have the experience already, they've still done the courses to add to their CVs. And once you buy the course, you have it for life, so you can literally complete it at your leisure. It'll always be there. But yeah, I think that's a really good advice.
Trend that is working at Amazon at the moment, like that will still look so good on her CV that she actually didn't sit in bed all day. She went out, she got a job that she doesn't really want to work. She's working in a warehouse during a world pandemic, and she's wearing a face mask all day in 30-degree heat at the moment. And like that looks so good in your CV, just to show that you're willing to get up and do that.
It could be anything, even if I
like
told an employer,
like anything.
Yeah, like my friend's volunteering for a domestic abuse like charity because domestic abuse cases have literally risen at the moment.
Oh god, yeah, scary.
So yeah, sorry, I've just realised I haven't explained. I'm in a bikini. It's one of the hottest days of the year, I think. So
yeah, it's absolutely disgusting. I'm not gonna lie, it's too hot. I'm just spraying some aroma.
Love it. What's the single most important thing to do on your CV?
I think what we just said at the moment during Corona, just make use of your surroundings and what's going on.
Learned when I went to Bali on my CV because Bronte have said personality, like straight away. If they can read your CV, it sounds like a robot's written it. They're not going to be interested. They want to kind of hear your voice.
Also, did you see on the takeover on Girls Who Graduate?
I know what you're going to say. I literally thought it was unbelievable.
That's how she got the job.
She basically, she could use Photoshop, so she created a CV on Photoshop.
And it was amazing.
I saw another girl on LinkedIn hunting the social role at Wagamama's, so she created the whole menu and put like her skills like in as the ingredients. It just looked awesome. Get creative, have fun.
You know, I watched on Alfie Day's YouTube, he was looking for an internship for someone to come on and
Is this the shit?
Yes, and someone made an actual shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's such a cool idea. It's like that brand would just be like, and companies would just be like, yeah, I want them.
Yeah. Just have fun. I feel like look at what makes you you and try and channel it into your CV. The application recently sounds really stupid, but like one of the things that they wanted the person to do was to be able to use Canva, which sounds really weird because I feel like a lot of people know how to use it, but I submitted all my content that I created for them as my application through a like Canva presentation so that they could see
That's so cool.
that I could do it. Do you know what I mean? Let's have two more.
Yeah.
Okay, this is a good one, Bronte. I feel like we can both help it, but you in particular. What would be the best way to gain a following for a new business? Like, we've been contacted by a lot, I feel, during lockdown.
Oh, we have.
Yeah.
Consistency.
Yeah.
Like, just posting and keeping it, like, consistent as in, like, posting, not... and then also consistent as in like your theme and your branding. Find a niche and find a branding. That's what you need. You need a niche. And then, because otherwise there's so much on Instagram at the moment.
Yeah.
There's so many fashion
it's
bloggers,
so true.
There's so many like, so many people on Instagram. You've got to stick out. You've got to find something and be like, what would I like to read? I always think that. I'm like, what would I like to see?
Yeah, because it is so saturated as well. I feel like when like you and me work with maybe smaller businesses, you can't say yes to everyone, so when somebody has like a unique like selling point, or oh my god, let me shut my window, that's so loud. Engagement is really, really important.
Don't buy your following, whatever you do.
Literally don't buy your following. And that's a fact that big businesses do that.
I get, because obviously we do lots of takeovers on Girls Who Graduate, and I think I get more following from girls that have like 500 followers compared to people with 1 million. I don't know, if a girl shouts out that she's done a takeover on Girls Who Graduate, she's got like 2,000 followers, we'll get so many followers from it. If someone shouts us out that's got 1 million followers, we'll hardly get any.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Like, I didn't... Actually, no, Girls Who Graduate's got quite a lot of followers now, but when I did my shout out on Girls Who Graduate, I never said yes because I wanted to gain followers from it. But when I did it, I was like, what the fuck? So many people are following me. And that's also because of the niche. Like, I spoke about something that resonated with the followers, which meant that they wanted to follow me. So there is...
Definitely. I think that's very good advice.
Thanks, Bronte.
Yeah, it's alright.
Oh, wow. That was a bit deep. Are you happy in your life?
I feel like sometimes. Busy.
I feel like we're generally quite happy people.
Oh yeah, I'm a happy person, definitely. But you have your days.
Yeah, of course.
You have your minutes, you have
what
your
even
hours.
is a happy person? I don't even know.
I feel like no one can be completely happy.
No.
That's really deep.
That was really deep. This is literally, it's not really relevant, but let's just answer it anyway, because I guess it does count in the early 20s, and we are both two very single girls. what to do if the guy never likes you back. And early 20s, I'm bringing this up because I actually was just watching your takeover with Kagi.
Oh, yeah, we love it.
And the really interesting thing is boys in their early 20s. I'm saying boys, but also I guess there's some men in their early 20s that have absolutely no idea what they want from women.
It's just pick of the bunch. It's just, you know, it's just luck who you get. I feel like you can either be really lucky and get someone who actually cares and has time for you, or you can get someone who thinks they have time for you and thinks they care, and then a couple of months down the line is like, you know what, that's not what I want.
Yeah. I feel like these few years are where we're all investing in ourselves. So I just think with girls and guys generally at this point, maybe we're not also invested in a relationship just because, you know, we are exploring job options, we are coming out of uni, like there's a lot going on. I know it's easier said than done, but I just say pick yourself up and prioritise other things.
Like Kagi and I were saying, like, to hear Kagi's 30 and to hear a 30-year-old be like, I don't care, I don't know if I want a boyfriend yet. Like, it's so nice to not hear that, like, classic, like, you have to be married by 28, like, you have to be having a baby by 30.
How
like,
funny that we actually thought that when we were younger, though.
Oh, don't. Like, I even think, oh, by 23 I'm meant to have a boyfriend, and then I'm like, no, I don't. Like, honestly, girls that are in relationships now and that are like, not sure, I'm like, what are you doing?
You're
like,
wasting the most amazing years of your life.
Yeah, and like Kagi said, she said your 20s are like a test run. It's like a mock exam for the rest of your life. You can fail that mock exam, it doesn't matter. Like, who cares if you fail the mock exam? It's just a mock. So, it doesn't matter.
I feel like there's literally, we're doing exams every 6 months.
Yeah.
But once you start to learn to just enjoy that, you start to learn that these are the years that have absolutely no answers sometimes. You just kind of got to roll with it. Like, guys are not worth crying over right now. And if they don't like you,
cry and then
exactly, see ya. And if a guy never likes you, a guy will like you back. It's not saying a guy's never going to like you back. This guy's not what. Yeah, there's so many fish in the pond. Like, this guy's not worth it if he doesn't like you back. But you want to find someone that feels mutually. So please don't. Chill.
Oh yeah, the feelings need to be mutual.
Yeah. We've answered quite a lot of questions there, Bronze.
We have. We've covered lots of broad topics.
I feel like it's been very different. Yeah, different vibes to my other ones. Yeah, if you like this more kind of. This is a subject I just hadn't explored, and I feel like we could have gone more into like the business. There's a lot more questions, but if you'd like another one, maybe I can do another one.
Yeah, absolutely. Maybe we're allowed to see each other soon. You're allowed to be in a house or meet for a park.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, maybe. Or we could do a picnic and a mukbang. Who knows? That could be fun.
I happily come back on FaceTime. I like being on FaceTime. It feels like I've just had a chat with you.
Yeah, thank you.
Except I haven't been able to see your face.
Thank you guys thank you all for watching.
The future